Big Ben. Mas, kato rin ipakita? Kato rin ipakita?
You can go straight to the waiting. Oh, you've got another one.
The other one.
Available.
Yeah, thank you very much. So just go straight, yeah? Mana, mana?
War in the Air Force. Now the eagle on the top is actually made of captured German artillery. It weighs over 3.5 tonnes. The beak of the eagle points due south to where many of the men and women lost their lives. But the backside of the eagle points directly to the Ministry of Defence. Also to the left, that dark grey ship, Tattershall Castle. She started her life as a ferry boat on the River Humber. We've got here in London. To the left-hand side, behind the trees, that is the Whitehall Court Mansion, once the home of the National Liberal Club, also housed the former home of Prime Minister Lloyd George. Today comprises of hotels, restaurants and exclusive gentlemen's clubs. Side is the new home of the footbridge. As I say, when we pass down through these bridges, folks, we have to make a brief stop over on the left at Embankment Pier, then over on the right at Festival Pier. The yellow funnel. It is called the Wellington, the floating livery hall for the Honourable Company of Past Master Mariners. To be a Master Mariner, you have to have served over 25 years at sea. The late Prince Philip, he was the lifetime president of that club, but it's now actually been taken over by his son, Prince Charles, the Duchy of Cornwall. But as we go past the ship on the riverbank, there is a stone archway. It's called the Temple Arch. It is the boundary line between two cities. The city of Westminster we are just about to leave. We're now about to enter one of the world's smallest capital cities, spanning just 1 square mile, the City of London. As we head through the City of London, you may notice there is very little advertising on the banks of the River Thames. It's because we have very strict advertising laws, as the Thames is a royal highway. But if you look to the right-hand side, you'll see how an architect very cleverly got around the laws by incorporating the company's name into the building. Look at the red brick building, look at the tower on the top of the windows, OXO. I'm sure you've all heard of OXO, the people who make the famous gravy stock cube. The building no longer belongs to the OXO company, but it is a Grade 2 listed building. Therefore, it can never ever legally be removed. Comprises of many different things, the bottom's a few shops. We have the Somerset House. Originally built for the Dukes and Earls of Somerset, it was over there for many years where they used to register all births, deaths and marriages in England and Wales. Parts of the building are now a museum, and parts of the building belong to a criminal organisation. They call themselves the Inland Revenue. You can see the little tower blocks on there, the street one going up over there. You'll be amazed how fast they go. As they reckon by 2030 there'll be an absolute minimum of 15 more tower blocks over there. There's actually 4 under construction as I speak. It's all modern design, Canary Wharf. You see the building with the sloped sides and all the round windows. That is called Cascades. That was the first ever residential block to be built over there, and at the time was also a very tall building. But the architect who designed it said he was going to design a building which would represent the sailors. If you're interested in modern art, go over there. You can see things like a pile of old bricks, half a cow in a jar, or a bit of screwed up newspaper. A fantastic day out. If you want to see a real work of art, look to the left-hand side. Dominating the skyline, we have the dome and golden cross on Sir Christopher Wren's masterpiece, St Paul's Cathedral. It took Wren 35 years to complete. It stands 365 feet tall. It is the second largest unsupported cathedral dome in Europe. The second to that of St Peter's in the Vatican City in Rome. The red brick building in front of St Paul's, this is the new City of London. It carried the first steam trains across the river for the Chatham-Dover railway system. Now the top half of the bridge was removed many years ago as it couldn't take the weight of the modern day trains. You can never remove these old pillars though, because if you was to pull these out, you would actually undermine the foundations of a modern day bridge and it would become unsafe. That is why these 8 red pillars still remain. But through the bridge and coming up on the right hand side, this is the HMS Belfast. She was the largest of the light cruisers ever built for the British Royal Navy. She weighs 11,500 tonne. She saw active service during World War II, and she last fired her guns in anger at the Korean camp in London's first ever one-way street. Well folks, very shortly we got there, let's stand with one foot in either. Also down the side of the college is where you'll find the Maritime Museum. The Maritime Museum at Greenwich is still rated one of the finest maritime museums anywhere in the world, and it is actually free of charge going to that building. Everyone asks us about the building down there in the distance with the 4 chimneys, the old Greenwich power station, because still actually being used as a power station. It's actually a backup generator for the London Underground system. So as I say, there is an awful lot to see and do here at Greenwich. Now once again folks, we're the next departure. We're due away at 10 past 2, and then after 10 past 2 the boat's at every 40 minutes until 10 to 5. All that's left us there is thank you very much for your very kind attention and appreciation during the commentary. Please take care when you step off and have a lovely afternoon here at Greenwich. Thank you.